So, how healthy is your technical credit score? Greetings, I'm Dr. Will of Dr. Will's Software Quality Channel, where we help to increase the quality of software being built today. New SaaS founders are encouraged to follow the lean startup model. That's a good model to follow, but be careful not to get too far behind in the technical debt curve. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then thank you, I appreciate that. If you'd like to get more content like this, then go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when new content becomes available. First, notice that an MVP, or minimum viable product, exists to measure the interest in the product, thereby mitigating risk, market risk in the product. The reasons in favor of doing an MVP include launch the product in the shortest time frame possible, cut software development costs, and attract investors. Now, there's been some recent criticism of the MVP approach, however. It depends on how minimum the minimum viable product is. You may end up by doing market research for your competitors. Better financed startups can run your implementation with their own. And if it's too minimum a viable product, or too minimally viable a product, you may just end up with a reputation of building software systems that draw hard vacuum. That suck. As I said last time, there's two categories of minimum viable products, the high fidelity and low fidelity MVPs. The low fidelity MVPs run the risk of attracting very early stage competition, especially if the product seems to generate a lot of interest. The high fidelity MVPs, on the other hand, tend to cost more to build, therefore they're riskier, even if the intent is to keep them minimal. A low fidelity MVP is a useful tool for gathering requirements or getting real prospective customer feedback on the concept. And as such, it needs to be high fidelity enough or high enough quality to represent well the finished product. If it's too far from what is actually being built, you may inadvertently have conducted a bait and switch operation on your customers. They won't appreciate that. A high fidelity MVP, on the other hand, depending on how high the fidelity is, can deliver real value to the customer, but you may have to manage the technical debt. Technical debt is the implied cost of additional rework caused by choosing an easy, limited solution now instead of using a better approach that would take longer. As you carry that technical debt forward, you have to get far enough ahead of the curve to pay down or pay off that technical debt. If you don't, then eventually it'll eat your project. Development and integration costs will continue to rise, defects will go unresolved, new features will become increasingly difficult to implement, develop, and deploy. Dissatisfied customers will look for alternatives. You will have produced MySpace. Quality assurance and quality engineering helps to manage that technical debt. The first most important contribution is to recognize that there is technical debt accruing. You may not want or be able to afford to hire a quality assurance specialist or a quality engineer early stage, but you can become aware of the quality issues so you won't be blindsided later by a product and a business that is collapsing under the weight of its technical debt. In order to do that, you probably would like to get some training yourself on quality assurance so that you know enough so that you can assess the technical debt that you're accruing. This channel is dedicated to quality, especially software quality. So if you'd like more content like this, I invite you to subscribe and hit the bell below to be notified. Also, if you have any comments, questions, issues, concerns, complaints, please put them in the comments below or send them along to us and be happy to entertain them later. That's it for me, for you for now. I hope you have a great day and a great week ahead. You be careful out there. I'll be seeing you. Bye.